E pessoal, aqui quem fala é StarCraftGames do canal da Streamers. Bem, eu estou aqui com um novo vídeo de uma nova série de Assassin's Creed 3. Vou-vos deixar com a intro aí.
Sometimes both, but we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years, even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be, when it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
Pronto, intro épica. Bem, o Desmond está diferente, com a cor da cor. Assassin's Creed 2, foi que eu joguei. Bem, então vamos lá. 10/31/2012. Está quase a aproximar.
We're here.
Bem bonito, show. Estou a jogar no PC, para quem quiser saber. Então parece-nos ter de entrar nessa gruta. O que diabo seja. Vamos lá. Ai. Tem uma luzinha. Fixe. Uau, o que é aquilo? Estou na sandueda. Ixi, a tecnologia dos maias.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
Uou, Gordor. Mete medo. Ah, já podemos correr. Fixe.
I think we're here.
Vamos lá. Uou, uma rampa. Uou, uou. Não, luzinha! Ah, não dá para apanhar. Tá ok. Uou, que épico. Parece um cubo de forma diferente. Parece a chave. É mesmo. Pouquinho. Luz. Então vou ter luz.
Key. You must find the key.
Uma chave.
Son?
Estranho.
Sir.
Mas isto é mais estranho.
Here we go again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. Guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Vamos lá então jogar.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
Ok. Vamos lá fazer aqui um
Okay,
parkourzinho
Desmond.
básico.
Let's practice climbing on these objects.
Sobe. Já tá?
Free run your way through this little obstacle course.
Já estamos a fazer aqui um parkourzinho maroto. Uhul.
That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. Alright, Desmond, follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2
like
Templars.
assassino.
All you have to do here is jump the gap.
Onde é que eu tenho de ir? Ok. Não. Ah, sim, eu vim por aqui por baixo. Não, não, Desmond. Não. Ok. Fail. Total. Vamos para cá, para cá, para cá. E agora... Ok. Vamos lá. Era para parar aqui em cima, mas... Ok.
Synchronization levels look good
Que
now.
épico.
We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Eu sei mais ou menos as personagens da história. Este é o Abraham, o pai do Connor. Praticamente sim.
Sir, everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the
Está
opera
tudo
house.
só montaram
Be
na
quick about it.
frente.
Don't expect to be here
Epicamente
long.
épico.
I'll bring her round at once.
Vamos lá. Pronto, vamos começar a missão.
Invitation, please.
Tome.
Shall I take your coat, sir?
Ok.
Bit of line, parts and pads, anchor line, right across the...
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Good evening, sir. This way,
Ok,
please.
vamos lá.
My apologies.
E nossa cadeira. Ok. Vamos lá.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Gay.
Once. I thought
Ok.
it would be
É um
here
nome
as a child.
estranho. Muito
Though I
estranho.
remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
Não. Tá aí.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
Já achou?
I already have.
Sir, Black Mall had sent word of trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters so as to bring her off.
As the wench is very active and industrious,
Ai.
you may satisfy that
Vamos
I'll
lá.
soften the evidence.
Tom Gag, sir.
1,000
is found
pardons.
guilty.
No lazy
My
dog.
apologies.
Não é preciso te levantar.
I told him what would come to if he did not mend his hand.
Vamos lá.
This is death without reprieve. I may mention the book
Ok.
for Tom Gag. £40. Let Betty Sly know I'll save her from the transportation. So I can get more by her staying in.
Betty has a lot more goods into our locked year than
Whoa.
private game.
Cena épica.
It's a pity to lose so good a customer.
If none of the gang
Vamos
take her
continuar.
on, she may, in the common course of business, leave her 12 months longer.
Like a parkour.
A good sportsman always thinks the end of his flight was to breathe the game depends on.
Lá em cima.
Besides, here the law allows us no reward. There's nothing to be got by the death of women,
Ali.
except our wives.
Without dispute, she is a fine woman. It was her I was obliged to run.
Ai, vamos lá. Ah não, odeio desbloquear fechaduras. É muito difícil. Ai. Ai, puta lá. Pronto, já está. Vamos lá. Mais parkour, não? Uh-oh. Ai, que sorte. Ninguém reparou.
I've got a bit of stage fright.
E palavras aqui. Ai, 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 ai. Palavra.
Jeremy's really burning up the boards tonight. He's a marvel.
Not to make them easy one way or other.
When a gentleman is long kept in
Ok.
penitence may break his spirit ever after.
Conseguimos.
Besides, certainty gives a man a good air upon his stride.
Aqui está quem temos de assassinar. Vamos lá?
Hey, Ethel. You should have come to me. We would have found another way.
Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
As am I.
Pau! Prender. Uh-oh, miúdo viu. Olha para carinhas eu. Será que eu vou matar? Para carinho. Ah, que sorte. Coitado do miúdo. Eu vi um assassinato. Elas vão para lá. É melhor despacharmos-nos. É, pronto, já começou.
Come, please!
Haha. Vamos lá. Com licença, com licença. Saem todos da frente. Ok. Vamos lá. Coitado do homem. Já estamos quase lá. Ok, conseguimos. Foi fácil. Isto só andar.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Ok.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Parecem as palavras dos cidadãos dos maias.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed,
Será
it
que
will open the
ela
doors of a storehouse built
é a
by
chave que o
those who came
Desmond
before.
procura e o resto do grupo?
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side,
What do you mean?
for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn.
Ok.
Go
Vamos
forth,
lá.
Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
Bem, pessoal, o episódio vai ficar por aqui. Espero que tenham gostado. Não se esqueçam de dar um gostei, um favorito e inscreverem-se. Isso vai ajudar bastante. E até à próxima. Adeus.